Hi there, Marcella here from Learn to Grow. I hope that you're having a great day. It's almost fall. Now today I'm going to show you how to tell when to harvest your pumpkins. There are 5 different ways, and these are pretty simple things that probably most of you know already. So we're going to go out in the garden and show you. Upon harvest, we will be curing these pumpkins for 10 to 14 days. If you have a greenhouse, you can place them in your greenhouse, or just keep them out of the rain somewhere it's dry where it gets enough sun, or even inside your kitchen by the window where it gets enough sunlight. The reason why we cure the pumpkins is to harden the rind or the skin. It is curing, the starches inside and the sugars will sweeten in time, and also the curing process will preserve your pumpkins to last longer, between 3 to 6 months. And you want to store them after curing in a dry place, where well-ventilated area. If you have a barn, I'm gonna just store mine right by the porch. I have a shelf there, and I'm gonna be putting them either on top of some straw or even maybe a cardboard. So you wanna make sure you set them down where it is a porous surface. That way it gets air on the bottom of your pumpkins, so it won't go rotten. But anyway, so let's go out in the garden, and I hope that you find this tip helpful. Have a great day, guys, and happy gardening. My daughter's sunflower garden. So the sunflowers did really well. They're pretty tall. They're at least, I think, about maybe 7-8 feet tall. Not as tall as the ones up front. I wouldn't space them out as far, but they are just so beautiful, and just wanted to share that with you guys real quick. The first thing, of course, is when the leaves die down and they wilt. So when they dry up, that's also a sign that your pumpkins are ready to be harvested. Now, the leaves of my pumpkins dried prematurely because it caught the powdery mildew, so they all wilted and they kind of started dying pretty early. But anyway, so one obvious thing is the color of the pumpkin. So it's evenly orange, and that's a sign that it's ripe. Another thing you can do is you can kind of tap on it lightly, and if it sounds hollow, which it does, that's another way to tell if it's ripe. Now, another one is you want to make sure that the skin is hard, and you can do this by testing with your thumbnail. You can push it down, and if it does not puncture through the skin and it just dents it but pops back up, that means it's hard enough and it's ripe. And one more thing here is when the stem right here is hard, and sometimes they'll start cracking. So it's another way to tell if your pumpkins are ready. And when you're harvesting your pumpkins, you want to make sure that you cut the stem a few inches away from the fruit. That way it'll dry up and heal naturally, and in case if the stem gets a rot, it will not spread it to the pumpkin. It'll be far enough away. They'll dry naturally. The orange ones are pretty much ready and ripe. So when I'm curing these ones here, I'm gonna have to flip this over. That way it'll get sun on the other side of the pumpkin, and the color will even out and eventually turn orange. But anyways, we had a good harvest, not bad. I wish we had more, but you know, that's okay. I'm just grateful that we got a nice haul here.
When you do like lift up weights like this.
Exercise, good.
Exercise?
Very good, guys.
Even when you stand up.
Yep.
Yay. I'm exercising.